In a faraway valley hidden by towering mountains and sparkling waterfalls, there lived a dragon unlike any other. Her name was Prism, and her shimmering scales sparkled with all the colors of the rainbow. Wherever she flew, her light painted the skies, leaving trails of vivid colors that brought joy to everyone who saw them. Prism loved her valley. It was a magical place where flowers bloomed brighter than anywhere else. Rivers glimmered like diamonds, and every corner was alive with color. But one day, something strange happened. The colors of the valley began to fade. The flowers lost their brightness, the rivers turned gray, and even the skies became dull and lifeless. Prism flew to the oldest and wisest tree in the valley, the whispering oak, to ask for help. "What's happening to the valley?" she asked, her voice filled with worry. The tree sighed, its ancient branches creaking. "The Heartstone has been stolen. It's the source of all the valley's color and magic. Without it, this place will wither and fade away." "Who took it?" Prism asked, her rainbow scales dimming. "The Shadow King," the tree replied. "He lives in the darklands beyond the mountains. He thrives on darkness and despair. Only your light can defeat him and bring the Heartstone back." Prism's heart was heavy, but she knew she had to save her valley. With a determined flap of her wings, she set off on the long and dangerous journey. Her first challenge came at the frosted peaks, where icy winds howled and sharp snowflakes stung her face. The cold tried to pull her down, but Prism wrapped her wings tightly around herself and pushed through, her light melting the frost as she went. Next, she reached the Desert of Shadows, a barren land where swirling sandstorms blocked out the sun. The darkness seemed endless, and Prism felt the weight of fear creeping in, but she focused on her colors, letting them glow brighter to guide her way. Finally, after days of flying, she arrived at the Shadow King's fortress, a towering black castle surrounded by thorny vines. The air was heavy, and the shadows seemed to whisper threats. Inside, Prism found the Shadow King sitting on a jagged throne, clutching the faintly glowing Heartstone. He sneered when he saw her. "You're too late, little dragon. The Heartstone belongs to me now. Your light is no match for my darkness." Prism stood tall, her scales glowing faintly at first. "You may have the Heartstone now," she said, "but your darkness can never hold back true light." The Shadow King laughed and sent waves of shadows toward her, trying to snuff out her glow. But Prism didn't give up. She closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and let all the love she had for her valley and its creatures fill her heart. Her scales lit up, shining brighter than ever before. A brilliant rainbow exploded from Prism, filling the room with dazzling light. The shadows hissed and disappeared, and the Shadow King screamed as he shrank into nothingness. The Heartstone flew out of his grasp and landed in Prism's claws. Prism wasted no time flying back to her valley. She placed the Heartstone back in its rightful spot at the center of the Whispering Oak. Instantly, the valley came back to life. The flowers bloomed in bright reds and yellows, the rivers sparkled with blue and silver, and the skies glowed with golden sunlight. The animals cheered, and the valley was saved. From that day on, Prism's rainbows became a symbol of hope and courage, reminding everyone that even in the darkest moments, light and determination could overcome anything.